Hello there, I'm back with another episode. If this is the first video you are watching on my channel, welcome. Here I review cars from a different world, a world of truly unusual machines. Cars that stayed in production for more than 20 years. Cars that changed shape, changed class, and somehow survived through multiple generations. In fact, one of the longest running car productions since the 1950s is still happening right here in this market. So stay with me, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to share these videos. Today I have another fascinating car. Talking about its full history could easily take hours, which we don't have here. You might know this car by one of its many names: Dodge Husky, Chrysler Vogue, or perhaps the most famous one, the Roots Arrow, also known as the Hillman Hunter. But I'm not here to talk about the Hunter itself. Today I want to talk about a transformed version of it, the Hunter pickup.
وانت باردو، سخت جان و پرتوان، گروه صنعتی ایران خودرو.
At the beginning of the partnership, the Hunter was imported into Iran as completely knocked down units assembled locally. After a few years, IKCO's ability to manufacture components improved significantly, and just 3 years after starting production of the sedan, they introduced the pickup variant. IKCO officially redesigned the Hillman Hunter only once in its lifetime. The very early Hunter had a pickup version that closely resembled the South African variant known as the Dodge Husky. After Iran introduced its own revised version of the Hunter, the pickup model was also updated to match the new design. From the front, the design is pure Peykan DNA. A flat hood, rectangular headlights, and a simple horizontal grille. Nothing fancy, nothing modern. Just a classic workhorse face. From the side, the long, straight cargo bed and flat body panels show exactly what this vehicle was built for. Practicality. No curves, no styling tricks, just a clean, utilitarian shape. At the back, the standout feature is the embossed IKCO stamped into the tailgate. Simple vertical tailgates and a heavy steel bumper complete the look. It is old school, tough, and unmistakably Iranian. I found one online and went to the address to film it. The car was around 20 years old and had 500,000 kilometers on the odometer. However, the engine was still running normally. This model originally came with a 1.6-liter OHV 4-cylinder engine. The same unit upgraded to Euro 2 standards and later fitted with an injector system continued production well into the 1980s. In 2012, the Peykan pickup received another update to improve safety and reduce emissions. This included new bumpers, clear headlamps, and more importantly, technical upgrades such as ABS brakes. It was also re-released with an improved Peugeot RD engine, the 1.7-liter OHV2 with Euro 4 standards. Buyers could still choose the dual-fuel version, which produced around 76 horsepower on natural gas. Inside, the design is as simple and old school as the car itself. You get a thin classic steering wheel with almost no contouring, and a basic analog gauge cluster that shows only the essentials. The dashboard is flat and boxy, built for function rather than comfort. The center panel is extremely minimal, with large mechanical switches and sliding levers from another era. No screens, no digital displays, just pure mechanical simplicity. The door panels are plain, with a metallic latch, manual window controls, and straight horizontal lines. Everything feels straightforward, durable, and intentionally uncomplicated. The entire interior tells the same story as the vehicle itself. A tool, not a toy. Built to work, not to impress. Remarkably, even in its final years of production, the Peykan was never fitted with hydraulic steering. At this moment, I decided to get a little bit of shoulder workout. The Peykan pickup, also known as the Peykan Vaanet, became a deep part of Iran's identity, especially after the revolution, when many international automakers left the country. During those years, IKCO was practically the only company still producing vehicles for the domestic market. The deal between IKCO and Roots reshaped Iran's automotive landscape. Why? Because Roots was owned by the European branch of Chrysler. Then in 1978, the Peugeot Citroën Group purchased Chrysler Europe, and with it, the rights to the Roots Arrow, the Hillman Hunter, and the Peykan. That business move marked the beginning of Peugeot and Citroën's presence in Iran. Even though today's sanctions have forced Peugeot to keep its distance, there was a time when French brands held a strong position in the Iranian market. This pickup finally left the production line in 2014 after nearly 45 years of continuous production. And even today you can still spot them roaming the streets, a living piece of automotive history. The latest model can still be found on the used market for around $2,000 or $3,000. Alright guys, thanks for watching this episode. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you soon.